What is up, my legendary disciples? It is me, God Alex Gilbert, the legendary rapper himself that you all listen to. And I'm just here, I'm going to do a different type of video, We're going to get into the fundamentals of how I rap, a step by step on how I do it. Interesting, right? I know. It's going to be absolutely legendary. I don't know if this video is going to be edited or not. Probably not, because I don't know how to do that. So instead, we're going to do a raw, amazing video. So let's get to this, right? So here we go. Let's bring this down. So as you could see here, right? This is The Fallout, my most recent rap, I know. Like, you need to check it out if you haven't checked it out, right? It's very emotional, high quality, legendary even. So let's play a snippet of it just so you can get a taste of what I do, if you're new to the channel, obviously. I used to shout in my mind, there wouldn't be a fallout in any group again back when I used to pout. A young sprout full of doubt, like a pen without ink, I drank the sorrows, hoping for a better tomorrow. Till I stumbled and tumbled into a group, miraculously, practically spawned from beyond my comprehension. Okay, anyway, yeah, you get it, right? So anyway, I make this video, I make the thumbnail and stuff. Honestly, absolutely amazing. Like, it's crazy how good I am. Anyway, enough glazing myself. I write all of this stuff, I don't know if you guys read it, but I mean, it's like, like backtrack. I know, we're editing this stuff out. Yeah, we're editing. We're cutting it. Okay, anyway, this is the origin of what I make here, So it's like, this is the origin of the Fallout. Like, for example, the first thing, I'm going to get into the vibe. This is my lowest depths of despair and self-loathing. Amazing, sad, melancholy vibes of aftermath, but this time with higher quality. This is the Fallout, Very simple like that. Then, I go into how I was talking about my friends, we were getting into battles and stuff, and I didn't like that. So, all that stuff, give props for the person that mixed and mastered it, because I can't mix and master. I'm not that advanced yet. So, anyway, there's all that stuff. I don't know if you guys read that. I'm going to keep doing it. Now it's there if you want to keep reading it. It's pretty high quality. Like 4,000 characters in this entire description. You know how many characters that is? That's like a 5-paragraph essay right there. But anyway, this is the lyrics, and this is what I'm going to talk about, because you might be wondering, man, this is a lot of lyrics. And you'd be right, this is a lot of lyrics, and this only took me like 2 hours maybe to write out. It was pretty fast, all in one verse. So I'm going to teach you guys how I do it, at least. So I go to this nifty site called RhymeZone, right? Here it is, RhymeZone. And for example, I got a topic. I'm really sad, right? So I'm really sad. Well, I used to shout in my mind. So that would be my first line, because you don't need RhymeZone for that. So then there used to shout in my mind, there wouldn't be a fallout in any group again. Back when, so again and when rhyme. So then I got out. And I wanted to rhyme out, right? Because I want this nifty rhyme scheme going. So I go to out. I look at all these things, drought, flout, and I normally look at the bold ones, because if you notice stout and, okay, stout again, okay, so stout is dark bold, and this is light bold. So I normally use the bold letters, because these are the letters that people normally look at, when you see stout, you don't use this type of stout. I didn't even know this thing existed until now. So then, so I'm trying to find out. And so there's sprout. So sprout and out rhyme. So I'm like, okay. In any group again, back when I used to pout, because pout rhymes with out, and I believe that's somewhere in here. 1 second. Yeah, there's pout. So I found pout. And then I like doing at least 3 rhymes, because I like the rules of 3s. If you haven't looked that up, you should. So, and I used to pout a young sprout, because I was I'm still pretty young, but I was younger. So then, full of doubt, like a pen, and that pen rhymes with when. So I was like, let's do this. So when, where is it? Sometimes I do Control F, if I need something, just to make sure. And then you got pen. So then you got again, when, pen. I really like it, without ink. And then I drink, because I came up with that in my head. Sometimes I come up with these in my head. The sorrows. So I'm like, sorrows. What rhymes with sorrows? And I normally take the S off, because you can leave off that syllable and it's fine. So sorrow. And So I'm like, there's no perfect rhymes here because like if you look at this, like what am I gonna do? Yarrow? Nobody knows what yarrow means. I don't know what half these words mean. There is morrow. So then I'm like, let's go near rhymes. So now this is near rhymes. So like harrow, thorough, zero, like they sort of rhyme. So I'm like, tomorrow. Tomorrow's right here. So then I go here, and I'm like, I drink the sorrows, hoping for a better tomorrow. Like that's pretty good, Like I like that. So then, stumbled and tumbled, easy. Like I don't even need to do that. Miraculously, this is a good one. So this is how I get my multi-syllables. Miraculously, miraculously. That is 5 syllables. There's no way I'm gonna be able to rhyme that. So I go to Rhyme Zone, and miraculously. Now, of course, okay, but I did. But I normally go to like find rhymes. Obviously, there's no rhymes that are absolutely perfect. It's 5 syllables. So then, I go near rhymes. Practically. Oh, that's like a really easy rhyme. So miraculously, practically spawned from beyond. So, and like, these came from my head. So spawn beyond came from my head. My comprehension. Comprehension, another big one. So I go rhyme zone, comprehension. I'm like, what do we got here? Oh, dimension. I like dimension. So then I go from dimension. This was the dimension I got along with people, my equals, my peers, to hear whenever I needed to be graded. Anyway, you get the point. I get like, it just sprouts from my mind. I just like look up words. I think, for example, dimension. This was the dimension I got along people. And then I go rhyme zone, and this way I never run out. Like I never ever run out of like thoughts because I always have extra words to rhyme. Like I could keep this going. Like I kept this short because I don't know, I was really sad and I just wanted to finish it. So I kept this one short, but I could keep going. Like I have one here. Hold on. I'm going to show you a snippet of one of my better raps. Like it's pretty insane. Hold on 1 second. See, God versus Alex. This is one of my newer stuff I'm doing, all right? So here, let's listen to it. This will be like a cool snippet. This is going to come out in like October-ish. Dang it, wrong one. I never thought the time would come when the one I spawned dawned demise. I've been advised not to create the great flaw that would gnaw me slowly till the last straw, breaking my will, hindering it to a crawl. Yet all I saw was greatness against the heinous barrage of life. Wishing you could tear, I know what you fear, so drear and run away, or else one day you will regret this. So forget this. No! You're the source of woe, and we all know it. Trying to grow wit, I noticed you omitted some facts, so relax as time elapsed while I commit deicide, fry and die, cry the. Anyway, you get the point. It's really good. But I'm gonna like show you something here. Where is it? Duo. When you were manic, you owe that to me as you flee your anxiety through being almighty. Sure, I am the cure if you're Alex. The pretext of being immature. Immature. I am the cure if you're insecure. Immature. I am the cure for your insecurity. Am the cure. Immature. I've been breaking up into syllables recently. Like for example, here, let me write it out for you. We'll go like actually I don't know how I want to do this. We'll write it in the rhyme zone, okay? Immature. I spelled it absolutely wrong. Like I said, this is gonna be absolutely raw. There's only gonna be a few edits, so I don't know. Maybe you guys are gonna like that. Immature. I am the cure. Immature, am the cure. The am and the im rhyme. The doesn't really rhyme, but like that's like a bridge term. And then sure and then cure, obviously. So like I've been doing like rhymes like that. I also have like blasphemy and gassed when we. So blasphemy, gassed when we. I mean like that's gonna be. So I've been doing that recently, obviously. So like, and if you notice, I was a lot more off flow because, for example, there are a few spots where I'm off flow in this. Like make fun of me, like they run when I push back. I just can't hack it. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I should just butt out of everyone's way. Sway arm your soul at more cool of the flames of hate, because that always sets things straight. Make everyone feel great. At this point, I'm talking. Well, as you can see, I was completely offbeat there because what I used to do is I used to just do all this, right? I would just make like I'd make all of this entire thing, and then not listen to the beat. Don't even take the beat in regard. Like I don't even write to the beat. I just write and then I make the beat afterwards. So like this, like the beat came last on this. Actually, well, this one it came first, but this is the exception. Either way, you know what I mean. Like, completely discard what I said. Normally, the beat comes last. So for this one, obviously, I wrote this, and I normally take off my headphones and then I rap into the mic, completely disregarding the beat whatsoever. I do multiple takes, obviously, because I want to make sure every single word here is good. So then I put on my headphones. I just listen through real quick to make sure it doesn't sound absolutely terrible, and then I release it. So that's how, for example, I'm always normally offbeat. Like here, Energized Prize. A pause for storytelling. I'm energized, so I have to rhyme ick. I'm just tired of these thick-skulled pricks. Their hating makes me sick. Their adult takes and the need for blood, so they flood negative. Actually, that's kind of a bad example. I'm sort of on beat on that one, but it's pretty chaotic. You get what I mean. This one, I'm not. Listen to my dictation. This is dissipation. Could save this nation. Left. You know, and I have like all these lyrics. Like I make the chorus, I make everything. Like I was not looking at the beat, did not hear the beat. I would just sit there. Like Hilton, I have a text document. We're gonna pull up lyrics here real quick. Like I have all these text documents, right? Like which one is Dissipation? I believe. Yes. No, that's Diddler the Fiddler. Hype track, by the way. Dissipation. So I just be like, listen to my dictation. This is dissipation. Could save this nation from annihilation. Vindication, violation, I've seen it all. This may seem fake, so listen to my call. Then you can make that decision. So, obviously, don't have the beat going in the background. Not even looking at anything. I'm literally just having that. I might have like Audacity in the background. So like I have Audacity doing this. Like hello, I'm doing the thing, I'm recording. Then like I have the here, and I'm like, hour 1, it was a normal day. The powerful ones rule, sway the opinions of their minions. Then the sun started crackling, earth started rattling. We thought it was normal, didn't realize the threat was external. Kept living like the elites, formal. So I would do like that, you know. So obviously it was gonna be pretty bad. But recently I've been like focusing more on the flow. Like I'll show you my best song yet that I just recorded. It's really good. I called it God Power by I helped with this producer. This producer sent me the beat called his name's Jupiter Sound. It's like a Still Dre remix type beat, and he helped mix and master it. So we'll play like a little bit of it, and I'll show you how on beat we are. That was like a cool radio effect, don't worry. There's the thing from Still Dre if you listen to it, the bam 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 bam. Give me that pen, I'm about to maze him again. I'm in my zen, and you know I always blaze away any competition. It is a tradition, my mission, because I'm the physician of rap. So put on your headphones ASAP. I'm in my dread throne, built by redstone, strung together like threads by ligaments, a true pigment of red. As I shred my enemies, penalties against the god. I crush skulls and swallow souls, hollow trolls crushed under the soles of my shoes. A blunder, becoming a new goal, twofold, crushed to coal, fuel for my vigor. Their efforts nulled by my rigorous verbal assault. Herbal console is how they feel the same again. So kneel the king of the game, kiss the ring. It's just a thing I do. Bend the words. So anyway, I'm not gonna play it all because like that was just ruin the experience when I released it in October. So anyway, yeah, you got it right. I'm extremely on beat. Like it's honestly getting a lot better. So what I do is simple. I was talking to people on Reddit. They were helping me out, you know, help my internal metronome, I think that's what it's called, to like rap it out, you know, like tick tick tick. So what I do is simple. I go on Audacity. I don't believe I have the pizza. I don't believe I have the instrumental. We'll do God versus Alex instrumental because I have it, I believe. Or maybe I don't. Crap. Well, this sucks. Is this Fame? Okay, this is Fame 2. I mean, I hinted in Fame 1 that Fame 2 was going to release, so small spoiler. But anyway, I would grab it right, so here's Fame 2. I didn't do it on Fame 2, though. I wanted to make that completely clear. Well, actually, I did do it. I did it on the last verse. On the last verse, I did this. So what I do, right, is I'll get my thing centered right at the beginning, or whenever I'm going to start. And then I go to my lyrics, Then I search for it because I have so many of these. It's crazy how many of these I have. Fame 2. Open up Fame 2. So then I go here and I have the beat playing, which is what everybody else does, but I'm finally doing it as well, and that's how I'm getting a lot better. So I go, amalgams of albums, compiled in each other's style. Meanwhile, we are smothered with equipment. Shipments of magnificent music can be created, yet there is now an oversaturation of quality. Okay, anyway, I messed that up, but you know what I mean. I can do it. Like, you see me rap out God Power. I can do it. I just need to, like, get in the zone. And normally I do it towards the end. Like, here's the clap. So, like, I'm like, here, like, I'll show you an example of it here. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't update it. Okay. Man, I'm really blundering for you guys. I'm so sorry about this. I guess I could, well, because I don't have God Power. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I didn't update this. This is actually kind of annoying me. I have it on my Discord, but I'm not going to leak the Discord because you know why, all my homies. If you guys watch this, you don't leak the Discord. Okay, I'm sorry. I might edit this part out. I don't know. We could do the Rapture. But do I have the instrumental for the Rapture? Yeah, here it is. Okay. We'll do the Rapture. This is another, like, extremely good demo one. So I pull up the Rapture. Where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh wait, no, the Rapture's in here. There it is. Okay. I got it this time. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Don't save. So, I have to load in another thing, obviously. So I just load in some random file. It doesn't matter because I have to delete it in order to get this to work. I don't know if there's an easier way. So then I listen for whatever the first thing happens. Boom. There's the snare. So I line it up with the snare. I make sure, like... So I want to make my recording right there. So then I pull it up and I'm like, capture this picture. This is the Rapture. After the scripture, the plot gets thicker. A mixture of chaotic forces. Melodic for the topic of these curses and verses. We are back in deception. A dissection of what I am feeling. Healing my mental thoughts. I connected the dots. Collected my rage. So turn the page. So there you go. I did it all in one take. I normally switch it up. Like I do, like for example, I do the chorus real quick, and then I stop. Then I do verse 1, and I keep doing that until I get it good. Ooh, God, voice crack. And then, anyway, I do until I get it good, and then I copy and paste it. Like I normally don't do this again. I just copy and paste the same exact chorus. Lazy, maybe, but And then I do verse 2. Sometimes I punch in a little bit. Like, for example, I do like, yo, heck no, don't forget. So then I would be like, don't forget why this warrior started. Like, I had the yo, heck no as what I originally did. And then I just keep rapping from here. So sometimes it's not all continuous. I just proved to you that I could do it all continuous. I'm kind of surprised on how well that panned out, because normally it doesn't pan out that well. But I did it extremely well, in my opinion. So I'm kind of happy there. I wasn't expecting that. That was all unscripted, by the way. I was working on it a lot. Like I spent 3 days working on this, so I just basically memorized it from mind. I had to look at it every once in a while, but you know. So anyway, I'll show you guys what it sounded, because might as well. I already basically showed you the entire rap. Might as well. So this one has a lot more emotion, because I was like yelling. I don't want to yell because I don't know. This is a YouTube video, no reason to get that amped up. But I'll show you guys what this is. So here we go. Ready? It's really good. Also, the anarchist made this beat. I just want to give credit. As you're going to see. Well, spoiler. That's also going to come out sometime in October. I'm getting a lot better with staying on flow. So I'm hoping like we're going to get a lot more like, like more energy, a lot more viewers. It's going to be pretty fun. I'm kind of excited. I have all kinds of raps. I think I have 20 raps on my hard drive. So I'm just releasing one a week. That way I could go on vacation or something for like 3 months, come back, and I'm still releasing constantly. I have them all scheduled. Well, I don't have them scheduled on my YouTube. I still have to create the cover pictures, which that's a little hard. I might show you the cover pictures in another video, because this is an extremely long video, and I'm not done yet, so I'm still going. So I might show you how to make a beat in another one of the videos, depending on how well this video does. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. I'm still probably going to do it anyway, because I have nothing else to do, because I'm on summer break right now, because I'm in school. So right now I'm in summer break, so I can do whatever the heck I want. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you, this is another thing I really like doing. Like, this really makes me happy. I'm going to do, we're going to go to the scripture. This was a really good one, right? Shout out to Parody Foul. I really like this beat. But if you haven't listened to it, you really gotta listen to it. What I really like to do, right, is I like going to a rhyme highlighter. So I like going to Rempi, GitHub.io. Now, I spelled the name absolutely terribly, right? But it doesn't matter, because it's still gonna pick up. Or it's absolutely not gonna pick up. Rhyme highlighter. This one should work. Don't worry, we got it now. Or not. Like, oh, I need to do it on DuckDuckGo. You gotta do it on DuckDuckGo. Or Bing. I like using DuckDuckGo, though. I'm sorry about this. I completely forgot. There you go. So this is a rhyme highlighter, So what I really like to do once I'm done, and this makes me really happy, is I normally do it verse by verse. So for example, verse 2, I just copy and paste it. Now I do it before I post it. So normally I would do it like in here. But I like to do this. And I go here, paste it, and I analyze the rhymes. 200, it also tells me how many words it is. 226 words. That is a lot. Oh, I need to change that to a capital A. Look at this. Look how good this looks. Let me turn off dark mode. Sorry if I'm blinding you, but it's easier to look when it's not in dark mode. And it highlights every single rhyme. Well, to an extent. It's not perfect. Pretty sure it probably uses AI or like some machine learning software, so it's not perfect. But as you can see, happiness, craftiness, elation, equation. You can see like my complex rhyme scheme: lines, rhymes, cherish, flourish. Like you can see like the complex rhymes I manufacture. Like most of these go like even over my head. Like sometimes I'm just writing and then I realize, holy crap, I rhymed this. So, familiarity, clarity, because they sound similar. Sometimes, like, it can't do multiple ones. Like, for example, blasphemy and gastronomy, we can't do that one. Actually, yeah, I'll show you that one. No, that's a really good one. That's a really good example, because it's really long. I got a marathon. It is 6 minutes long. God versus Alex. It's really good. God versus Alex. Oh, I think I downloaded that one as well. Here it is. So this is a really good line. I'll show you this one. Yeah, so I normally do it like this. And here I have it like, because this, okay, God versus Alex, just for a quick, thing, is where, so like I'm God Alex Gilbert, right? So God, my alter ego, versus me, who I am, and we're going at it in the new album called The Rapture, which you heard 2 of the songs on there, God Power and The Rapture, which I rapped out for you. So now you know what it's about. But here, go reset. And I really like doing this. So like, it can't do multiple syllable ones, unfortunately, but it can highlight a lot. Like for example, immature. These should technically be it. Am the cure, immature. These should be highlighted, but it can't do that personally. But like, I really like this one. Without me, who are you? A new rapper as white as glue. Same bland, lame brand, loser, planning a grand rise. Baptized in real lies. Do you feel wise? I am the lyricist and lyricist. So this is another example. Lyricist, lyricist. That's practically perfect rhyme. And it can't highlight it. So it's not perfect, but I really like it. This is what I like doing. It's high quality. We'll play it. Actually, yeah, I'll play this part. It's really good. I made the beat too. Like the entire beat, because it's a beat drop to a beat drop to a beat drop. I made all of them. I never thought the time would come when the one I size and realize. Do you feel why bland without me? Who are you? I knew rapper as white as glue. Same bland, lame brand, loser. Planning a grand rise, baptized and realize. Do you feel wise? I'm the lyricist and near the cyst. You, time to drop and pop you from existence. With me, we have went the distance, fighting resistance, having people assist us, proving we are not equal. The sequel to Eminem, gemming them. Us, we shine through every line. We write, I smite, and you fight. We were the dynamic duo. When you were manic, you owe that to me as you flee your anxiety through being almighty. Now you hate me? Alrighty. You want a war? Write this in your lore. After I'm done, there'll be one remaining. I am aiming for your temple, so tremble like this instrumental. So you can see, like, this is 6 minutes of, like, I go on a rapping marathon. Like, here, just look how many words this is. I believe it's like 1,000 words. Like, all of this. I haven't got, like, original one. Like, for anybody who's, like, actually following me, like really deep into the lore of my raps, Origin, my first ever rap, I've referenced it millions of times almost to this point. Okay, that was an exaggeration. I've referenced it probably about 100 times, though, like, even in descriptions in my raps themselves. So I'm going to play a snippet of it, obviously. I'm not going to play the whole thing. But it's really good. Like, arrogance, that's hilarious. That's a good rhyme. Like, I'm just... This is probably the pinnacle so far of what I'm doing. I don't know, the beats could be better because obviously they're made by me. I've only been beat making for a year, but they're still pretty good. I mean, you heard it. It sounded pretty nice, I think. As you can see, I was bopping my head. You were probably bopping your head as well. It was pretty good. And then I have this one. Essentially wiped away. Hey, just think before you sink back. Shrink quick, the wick of the candle is gone. Scandal after scandal, it could be traced back to you. Never to be erased, you waste the space. They want rap to be real stuff they can feel. Heal them when life steals a raw deal. So yeah, there you go. I got some. These are pretty good beats in my opinion. I'll show you how to do it in another episode, video, whatever this thing is. So yeah, I think that's about it though. I mean, like, that's how I do it. Like, I go to, like, if you guys want to copy my thing, I mean, I'm telling you, like, obviously, I wasn't always like this. Like, for example, first rap I posted, brown french fry, not as good, not as many rhymes in there, but it still was decent. Origin the One. I'll show you the Origin the One lyrics, actually, just to show you how good I was, like, my first ever rap I was created. I'll show you the lyrics. So, Origin the One, this is the first rap. Here I am trying to figure out what to write about. Out about. Those are pretty, like, lame, predictable rhymes. Be, he, me, I mean... Tastes, wastes, depression, regression, Alex. I guess I thought semi-truck and Alex would rhyme. I don't know why I did that. With bricks, combative, aggressive. That's, like, it's okay. Expressive and aggressive, I kind of like these. These were decent. Emotion, commotion. Obviously, I used Rhyme Zone for this as well. Like, don't think this all came from my head. But as you can see, I'm mainly only focusing on end rhymes. Tongue twisters, I'm mainly focusing on end rhymes. It's not that fun. I mean, it is a decent story. Like, I don't know. Like, if you want to read it, I mean, here you go. You could pause the video at any point. Like, there you go. I don't know if you want to read it or not. I'm not gonna read it all. I switched from love rock to gangster rap. I mean, it's like stories on how I got into this, but I don't know. It was really bad because I had my Logitech microphone and then I would stutter on every other word, like literally. Like you'll hear in God versus Alex, I would be like, um, it seemed that to be that I finally out of luck. Like it was literally like that. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, percussion. I even spelled words wrong, like in here. I mean, I spelled words wrong still, but you know, it's fine. Can't help by getting neglected. I mean, it was a lot of lines. 62 lines. How many words? I don't know how to see how many words there are, but it was about 2,354 characters. It was pretty like, it was pretty good in my opinion for a first ever rap. Now the rap itself, the performance was pretty bad, but like the lyrics I kind of liked. It's just it could have been better. I got a little bit personal in here. I mean, you can read it if you want to. I don't really care at this point because I talk about this stuff a lot more now. Like in the Fallout, I talked about this a lot, not the rejection part, but I mean, you know, if you haven't been reading this, you know who you are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna reveal your name. So yeah, you know, this was the original one. Actually, I'll show you how many rhymes there were as well. Cause why not? Here we go. 473 words. You know, that's not really that bad. I don't know. I thought 62 was a nice number because I learned 62 is the front and back of a physical notebook. Like if you write down each line, that would be 62 lines would be the front and back of a physical notebook. It's pretty interesting in my opinion. So, you know, figure out. I repeat a lot of phrases too, so it gets really bland. Like I haven't been doing that because I learned it gets really boring. But yeah, figure out, about, out. Like these are really lame. It's mainly just end rhymes. I mean, I have me is he. I took that from Snoop Dogg, by the way. If you know which song he's referencing, like or which song I'm referencing, it was pretty good. I like Snoop Dogg. And, you know, be again, like be like really boring. Depression, regression's okay. I mean, it was okay. Not as good as like God versus Alex that you just heard. The beat was meh. This one, I kind of like this. Rejected, neglected, protected. That was pretty good. And then obsessed. Like towards the end, I would get better because I hit the flow state, you know, which is another rap that's gonna release soon. I'm just revealing all the secrets now because why not? Who cares? So yeah, that's about it. I think that's how I do it. And if you want to do it, just copy my like writing skills. I try to oh my god, cram as many lines and rhymes in as possible because it keeps the flow going, you know, because it sounds nice together. You know, the familiarity of clarity. That was a scripture line. You know, you should not the Bible scripture, but like God Alex Gilbert presents the scripture. You should listen to that. That was a pretty good line. But yeah, the familiarity of clarity makes it sound better, you know, for the flow. So yeah, just go rhyme zone. Like you could write about literally anything. Like you just start with like a one line, like here, Avi Patel is a clown. You know, that's the guy I've been dissing in brown and burnt French fry. So Avi Patel is a clown. Drown lines with clown. He needs to drown in mud because he's brown. Boom, like you know, simple like that. You know, I mean, you can make it work with any flow. You know, you could take pauses. Like I'm starting to learn that as well, and this is a great journey I'm being in. So I don't know how long this video is, but yeah, there you go. That's how I do it. It all starts from here. Then I write about like it all starts. There you go. That's the intro, like what the rap's about, I guess. And then you know the beat drop, chapters, and I write the lyrics. I used to rhyme in study hall, but now I'm off of study hall, obviously. So now I've just been doing them in Notepad. You know, it's just been chill recently. I still have a bunch of raps lined up, writing them. It's been pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, I guess, and that was it. So that's how I rhyme. If you have anything to say in the comments and anything else you want to like see me do personally, please ask it. This was legendary rapper God Alex Gilbert, and that's it. Comment, like, and subscribe. Peace, people.